16th, 2020, 4:35 p.m. I'm still here, still alive. I wrote this out at home, and I really jacked it around for a while. That just meant I procrastinated. And I wrote the other blog for the previous cartoon, CNN cartoon, made the video for that. And then I walked over to Starbucks at 5 a.m. and drew my cartoon. And right about 8 o'clock, I was trying to publish it when the manager came over to talk to me to tell me that they were going to stop letting people come inside, after today. There was just going to be a grab and go thing for the indefinitely, for the foreseeable future till this shit's over with. And then I saw that Home Team Grill, this bar in my neighborhood, they had all their shit up on the tables, and I got an email from them saying that they're shutting down for 2 weeks till April 1st. But they didn't mention anything about the employees, who I really, really hate it for. I'm worried about them. Worried about all the people like that. But I had fun with this cartoon. Just really enjoyed drawing it. I didn't know I was going to do it. It was one of the cartoons that I roughed out last week. And yes, I am playing my guitar for this video because it's 4:36 p.m. If I can handle a little a neighbor upstairs banging the floorboards with a mallet at 10 a.m., he can handle a little guitar playing at 4:37 p.m. And yeah, everybody's running out of toilet paper. I went to a store last week, and it's like, hey, there's still some on the shelf. Next day, they're all gone. So I went to the convenience store, and I found like 5 rolls, and I bought them all. And then later in the day, I went back there to get a Coke, and the lady says, hey, I bought some more toilet papers on the shelf. You can get some more. And I'm like, great. This lady's going to know me forever as a toilet paper guy unless I go in there and make some other unique purchase. Toilet paper's not that unique, but I guess at the time it was. So I bought like 25 packs of condoms and a Monster Energy drink. I'd be that guy. So anyway, let's do some shout-outs. Errol says, I'm going to thank you for not playing your guitar at 3 a.m. on behalf of your neighbors. Smiley face emoji. Yeah, I should tell you all about that mallet on the floorboard. Oh, God, it's like 30 minutes, and it kept moving. Right over my head. It didn't matter where I stood. Like, even when I was in the shower, I thought the guy was going to come through the floorboard while I was standing there wet and naked and covered in soap. Robert Coutinho thinks the CNN cartoon hit the mark in a perfect way. Thank you, Robert. I think it did too. So my editor said the same thing, which is very nice of him to say. TJ's defending his racism still by calling the coronavirus the Wuhan virus. And your defense is that because there's the Ebola virus and the Zika. Is it Zika or Zika? Either way. Because it's not racist because there's been other racist names. That is your logic. This is a child logic. It's like a little baby boy logic, okay, TJ? Or it's more like 4chan logic. Grow the fuck up, man. Cut it out. And I asked you a question, and you still have not answered it. And that question was, and this has been 3 videos, and after this, let's let it go, okay? But one more time. The question is, since the entire world is accepting it being called COVID-19 or the coronavirus, why do you insist on calling it Wuhan virus? Why? Why do you have this insistence? Even Donald Trump isn't calling it that term. And don't give me that shit, well, that's where it started. It doesn't matter where it started. If that's not the term that people are using to understand what they're talking about and everything, it's like you got some racism and you're trying to bring it back. So, and again, let me say, I'm wasting too much time with you, dumbass. But one more time, it's a very childish argument to say that it's not racist because there's been other racist names. Seriously, dude. And by the way, those racist names, one was from that started in the 1940s, 1947 to be exact, and the other one was in the 1970s, okay? And we've advanced a little bit beyond that. Well, most of us have. Not those fuckers like you who hang out on 4chan. Okay. Too much distraction by the fucknut. Who comes in here? The Trump lover fucknut. Alright. Guys, come in. Leave a comment. I'll give you a shout out. Maybe I'll rip you a new one like I just did for TJ. And click the red button and subscribe. Goodbye.